Oh wow, let's do this. Transition. Hello everyone, welcome to this new video where this time I try to vlog. So first time for me, really out of my comfort zone, but yeah, let's make a video about the 5 things you need to know before freediving deep spot. Right, the first one is obviously traveling to deep spot. I live in Switzerland. I took a plane to go to Warsaw Airport, and from there we took a rental car to go to Molshanov, not Molshanov, but Molshanov, which is a 45-minute drive to Warsaw Airport. In the airport you have plenty of rental agencies, so I would personally recommend you to go for a rental car, and you can also go to deep spot by taxi, which will cost you around 50 euros one way, to keep that in mind. I'm talking about euros, but it's just to give you a sense of the price, because in Poland the local currency is the zloty. It's not the euros, so keep in mind that you will need some zloty if you travel maybe for taxi. For everything else, in deep spot, at deep spot, or other restaurants, they take the usual credit cards. But yeah, for the taxi, I don't know, maybe you need some, maybe they take euros, I don't know. 2. Sleeping. Deep spot has built 5 rooms. In each room there are 2 beds. And they have a nice view on the pool itself. So you open the curtains and bam, you see the pool and all the divers. The rooms are like 5 meters below the surface, so you are really under the water, and they have everything you need. The beds are a little bit narrow, but yeah, in the room there's also a bathroom, toilet and a shower. The only downside is for people like me who have long hair, or girls, you don't have a hair dryer in the room, so keep that in mind. Maybe take one with you. Take plenty of cameras, GoPros and batteries, because there is so many things to film in deep spot. This is endless. Eating is very important. Where do you eat in deep spot? Well, that's easy. Deep spot has a bar, and in this bar they serve everything, food, all the day long. So breakfast possible, then soup, salads if you want, pasta as well, it's possible, and dessert. So they have you covered, and the food is quite good, quite fresh. So yeah, you can eat all day long at Deep Spot. It's just, it closes at 10 p.m. I think. And for everything else, if you need bananas or cashew nuts or anything else, It's just a 5-minute walk down the main streets, and you go to the grocery store and you find everything there, and they take the Visa and MasterCards as well. Of course, maybe sometimes you want to get out of DeepSpot and go to a nice restaurant with your buddies. There's a lot of restaurants in the other places. Just ask the staff; they know the good places, and we went to one nice one, and yeah, the food was good as well. So I would definitely recommend once you get out and eat at some nice restaurant around. In Moshonov itself, there are some restaurants. We just tried the burger place, I think, which was nice, but yeah, you know, it's just a burger place, and if you want to explore, it's up to you. Now, talking about the gear. So you have to know that DeepSpot has a freediving corner, and in this freediving corner there is everything you need. First of all, you don't need to take your wetsuit and weights with you, for the good reason that the water temperature is 30 degrees, so this is way enough for freediving 90 minutes. And secondly, because wetsuits are simply forbidden, so unless you're an instructor, you cannot take your own wetsuit with you. And this leaves you with the other pieces of equipment, like fins. You don't need to take them as well, so travel light, because in this freediving corner they have everything you need. They have carbon fins, they have mono fins, they have masks, they have snorkels, they have nose clips, they have lanyards, they have yoga mats as well, so if you want to do some stretching beforehand, you can. Really, the only thing you need are your swimsuits and towel. And pro tip, take some flippers, because they are quite handy, and yeah, you'll be happy to have them, especially if you sleep there. So to go to your room, it's definitely the best option to consider. You will be able to try new stuff, so if you've never done the monofin, you will be able to try, or freediving without a mask, only with a nose clip, possible as well. You can do it, and it's definitely good for the experience you gain. And yeah, I mean, it's amazing. The place is huge, the diving pit is huge as well, and you can do a lot of stuff over there. So, freediving, now the best part. First of all, I want to say DeepSpot is a fantastic place for freedivers. It's also a fantastic place for scuba divers, but for freedivers it's amazing. The pit is 45 meter deep, which is the deepest in Europe, not maybe the deepest in the world, but really deep. And the place is huge, so if you compare it to other diving pits in Europe, this is bigger. Is it better? I don't know, because I've never been to the other ones, but you will tell me what you think if you can compare them. So of course you cannot come to DeepSpot and go freediving like this. You have to be a certified freediver to do it. If you are a beginner, however, you can take freediving courses with their instructors. So try freediving for the first time, or you can even go up to taking freediving classes to be a certified freediver. They teach SSI level 1 for beginners and SSI level 2 for advanced freedivers. So I would suggest just have a look at their website, where you will find the prices and every course they have. If you come in a group like me, and you are also a certified freediver, then everything is managed through the group's instructor. You will have to, of course, present some paperwork to dive at DeepSpot. You will bring of course, your freediving certificate if you have one, and medical certificate as well. In the end, there's always the paperwork to do, so it's quite normal, right?
Oh my god, so good.
Alright, now something about my personal experience in DeepSpot. I've made some diving pits in Europe, and I can say DeepSpot is by far the best one I've come across. It has everything you need as a freediver. You don't need to carry a lot of equipment. You can eat, sleep over there, and the prices are quite alright, I think. Wow, I mean, you have to experience this place as a freediver. It's really something else. The water temperature is high. I mean, the progression is exponential. I've beaten my personal best twice over there, but in the end you are really tired. Overall we did 6 sessions, so we spent like 9 hours in the water. So in the end my ears didn't want to function anymore. Right, so you are just then tired, but really tired, but it's a nice feeling as well. It's also possible to do some night dives where they just turn off the lights and then they give you flashlights and you can have some fun. So this has to be organized with the group you are, but always a possibility to experience something else than just going up and down, so you can explore a little bit. About the exploration part, of course there are some things that are not allowed, like going into the little wreck or into the caves, for safety reasons of course. Otherwise the place is so big, you can do many things. Of course there's this tube where the people can walk inside and you can wave hello. Of course you can have a look into the rooms as well, because they are underwater and it's pretty exciting. When you are at the surface you don't see the end, so it's really dark. They don't light in the pool. A lot of natural light is coming into the pool, which is really nice. It gives a really bright feeling, even better when the sun is really hitting from the top. It must be amazing, but it was cloudy, so I didn't experience that at all. What I liked and what I didn't like: of course I liked the place, I liked the water temperature, I liked all the equipment you have, I liked the bar and everything. But of course there are some things I didn't like. Well, the main thing I didn't like is that scuba divers and freedivers are in the water at the same time.
Ouais, alors bon, le week-end c'est pas mal plein, hein, j'avoue. On a aussi un peu les apnéistes qui plongent avec les scuba. En termes de sécu, c'est pas ça non plus, hein.
And not also just in the water, but also in the diving pit. So the scuba divers are told not to go close to the lines or dive on the edge of the pit. But in the end I've noticed that they forget it and then they just cross the cylinder and yeah, they don't pay attention to us. And what happens is when you are just relaxing at the surface and you want to be really focused on your dive, this takes a little bit away your focus, because you just want to have a look if there's no scuba diver in the way. Of course your safety freediver is also there to help you with that, but in the end you are not 100% relaxed when they are here. One important thing I forgot to say is that the scuba divers are mostly there in the weekends, so if you can avoid the weekends, try to dive in the weekdays. I think it's cheaper as well in the weekdays. You have to look at the website, I'm not sure, but definitely you will have less scuba divers and more space to you, so definitely consider going in the weekdays instead of the weekend. And if you go in the weekend, just make sure you pay attention, because this is definitely something a little bit tricky for safety reasons, of course. I don't know how it's gonna work out in the future, if they're gonna keep this format, but be safe, guys. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. If you like it, share it with your friends or leave a comment. That would really help other freedivers to come here at DEEPSPOT in the best conditions possible. I hope you will visit this place. I hope I will come back again and dive again, because it was absolutely fantastic. If you know another place in the world that allows also freediving this depth or more, don't forget to tell me, to write in the comments. And yeah, but to me, I mean, DEEPSPOT is just the best place in the world for freediving now, unless you give me another reason to try something else, right? So have a nice one, and as always, freedive safely. Bye guys.